inform the family, tell the patient relative what is wrong with the patient's health. They will. In case of anything, whatever they are doing, the process, they will always be informing the patient. So I now even have to tell them, because this is about Mohbad's case. This is a murder case. All Baba needs to do is prove to them that I am the relative, I'm the blood relative, and this is the news that has been, the result that have been released. And the thing I keep saying that I give kudos to the team for is that they gave the Nigerian authorities the room to prove that they are eligible. But the result they came with was inconclusive. So now they can go after to meet NMS and say, this is the result we got from you. Do you have a patient? Did you have my family members sent to your place? And then can now respond and say, okay, yes, we are the one that sent that result, or we are not the one that sent the result. They didn't ask for a copy, they didn't ask for a sample. So I feel people should stop twisting the narrative. Asking for a name of someone, if it was sent, I don't see any crime in it. People rush to hospitals, even abroad, when there's an accident, maybe someone gave them an information, they rush to every nearest hospital till they find their, they will mention name. Please, do you have this person in this place? They will check their system. Yes, this person is here. Yes, this person is not here. So there's no crime in it. So I don't see where NMS have committed any crime. So since NMS have come out and they said they don't have it, they will also want to keep their credibility clean, because now their name is a bit tarnished. They didn't give the result, and that result is questionable. It's showing that they are incompetent, so they will need to prove themselves. So they have every right to push out. So if you like, bring IPA law, now go lose law. So don't even waste money. Thank you. That's all I just say I should have to.
Molly, each talk, can I just add one or two?
Yeah, thank you so much.
Discuss with Nei. Oh, okay. Yeah, Nei. I mean, one of the arguments with on that day when you were with, because I was not that day, I was kind of busy. With Dr. Kemi, was that no, Mr. Joseph Aloba was not the person that took the sample. Let's even assume they did it that day, but they will not even. They're not even answering because it was the government that took the body there. It's not him. But can we also argue that, okay, he signed the exhumation and he can also use that exhumation paper to request for closure for the autopsy if it was done there? Can it be done, since we are thinking it's a murder case and maybe they're trying to hide something? Can he use the paper that he signed for the exhumation to counter any narrative of, he wasn't the one that bought the body, wasn't the one that bought the sample, and there's no need for him to, because they want to use this HIPAA law you guys are talking about. What do you think regarding what I asked now? I don't know if you have an answer to that.
Yeah, that's what I told Dr. Kemi. And if you remembered, I opened the stuff because I was like, I need to read out. You get, while I was being trained, my training is under like American standard, because she was like, America, I didn't want to mention the country. So I now had to speak it out that it's also America. So I opened it. And there's nothing they can do because there's proof. Baba has the proof. He needed to now be sure that this result is okay. You understand? The government have released their own results, meaning they are done dealing with NMS. Now he's saying, this result, I'm having a query with it. I also partnered with these people by signing that my son should be exhumed. I also have the authority, and I gave them the go-ahead to go do the test. But the test they took over to you people, please confirm it. Is this okay? And if they now look at it and say, yes, it's the same thing, if they even have a copy, they will send the same copy to Baba. So I don't see where Baba or the NMS have broken any rules. They haven't broken any rule because Baba is the relative of the deceased. Every deceased is also going to be treated like somebody who is alive. They will never want you to cheat them. That's why you see people, even in coma, it's believed that they hear everything that is being said, everything that is being done to them. They feel it because whenever they wake up, some of them can even give response. So you still treat someone who is dying, or even when the person is dead, you still treat them with respect. So Baba has rights. He had given every rooms. And that's why I told Madam Kemi, I said, definitely, Baba had given all proofs that he is close related to Mohbad. So it's proper for the NMS people to say, okay, yes. I didn't mean it was during the process, it was still with the government. They did this one. Then I feel, yes, people can drag. But it was after the government had released their result at the CTC. They made their investigation and they released the results. So I don't see any crime.
So can I also ask one again? Because someone is countering Nehimoli right now that yeah, okay, thank you. Yeah, the user 2940, I want to believe you might have seen it. You're saying patient in hospital facing natural death is different from murder case. What can you say about that? Nehimoli, can you hear me?
Yeah, I said what? That patient in hospital. Okay, let me read. Patient in hospital facing natural death is different from. That's the thing. Is it that you are not understanding? See, the truth is this, my darling. I'm not going to stress it. Sometimes you need to relax. When somebody is explaining something, don't already have your own answer in your mind. Listen to that person so that you understand properly where the person is coming from. But when you're already coming defensive, you're never going to understand me. So I'm not going to stress it. But I will go back again, maybe in the layman's language. When Dr. Kemi made a statement, she was saying it's not possible. And I was not like, you can't say Punch gave a wrong narrative. Because what you're trying to push out there is that Punch gave out a false news about the NMS. So I still referred, if you were there on the platform, I said, if not, the government would have countered Punch newspaper. And I opened a page. Some of them were saying, oh, the Ipalo wrote something about someone alive. Alive, dead or not. The fact is that you have a relative. You are related to the person. You can show the proof that you're related to this person. You also have a upper hand. And if, like he asked me, he said, do you have that Baba having signed that Mohbad should be exhumed? Meaning Baba has upper hand. He is the family member. And that's the same way. Now, let me give you a scenario. When someone wants to do operation, what do? They contact the family member. Who represents? Whoever is the family member that represents that, go ahead. Do this operation. The only time maybe the government can undo anything without any family or friend or anybody is when nobody comes to a claim of a person's corpse. And when the person, nobody shows up for several months, that body, is it that they put the person as a lab test or they bury the person? That's why you're able to see some samples out there. And there are some families that will say, okay, I donate my family for you. Use the person as a lab rat. So Baba had already signed. He has shown a proof that these people are my people. This boy is my son. I was one that gave these people. He has submitted documents to prove his relationship with his son. And all he's only asking for was this test sent. We got a message that this so thing. They would have sent the result either by voice note or a copy or whatever. Asking the name, I gave a scenario. Whenever something happens, you rush to hospital. Even hotels say, when you go there, they will say, what's the person's name? They will never tell you the person's room. They will not tell you the bed number. It's only in Nigeria, some of these healthcare rules, we don't follow it. That's why you feel that it's not possible. It's very possible. He only asked for name. They are asking that this person was that so sample sent. My son was sent to your hospital. It's just like saying, my son was sent to your lab. Please, did you get part of the samples and all that? I just need to confirm that this is the name of the person. They only confirm. They haven't asked for the results. They haven't asked that how did you go with the processing. There's a difference.
They said that sample was not taken to them. And again, so each talk. Let's just have let's have like 2 or 3 minutes to conclude so that can come up. This person again is saying public or member of the family cannot turn up to lab asking anything.
Mr. Lady,
but the point,
yeah.
I'm listening.
Right, Aladi.
Yeah, I'm listening.
Yeah, you can go ahead as long as it's still on the listing. You can keep on discussion. Then maybe when you're done, move to the next.
Thank God Allegra is also here, and she might also want to have an opportunity to say. Quickly, user that ends with 940 is talking about the public member of the family cannot turn up to lab. See, that means, are you saying Punch newspaper report is false? That's what you are trying to let us know now. I don't think this person can come up. You can come also can have an engagement so you can enlighten us. If you are saying the family public cannot do this, but the point we are only holding to what Punch newspaper report. You understand? So now if Punch newspaper reported that the government, Lagos State government should have shut down Punch. The government should have shut down that newspaper as at the day they reported that they did that expose on the NMS stuff. So why not let us calm and let's continue this conversation that we are still suspecting that the sample was not taken to that place. Because the fact in Nigeria, we know whenever a government newspaper, we've seen the situation by AIT channels were shut down because of that report, and the government didn't even like what they did. They would just shut it down. But again, Punch newspaper went there.
Barrister, sorry to interject you. There is no how Punch will post without even investigating as well. Punch will also make their own investigations before posting because they have their company to protect. This is like a public news. This is like what the world is looking at. Now the world now these days is now AI, is global. Internet has made everything go places. So they would not go there and post nonsense without investigating as well. They made their own research. And that's why I told even the person saying this thing, trying to counter, Dr. Kemi Olunloyo as well, said we are both saying the same thing. If you were actually on that live, if you listened after I finished talking and my submission, and I read it out there, she said, oh, we are saying the same thing. I said, but I think you need to say it outright. People are going to misquote what you're saying. It's simple. So there's no point for too much argument. I beg, men and vex. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you for
that. Barrister Lady, thank you so much for that engagement. Thank you. User 6860043033940. If you want to say something, please come up. Let us have a good discussion and a good conversation. Sunshine, over to you. Mr. Gracie, please let me invite Mr. Gracie once again. Mr. Damba, welcome in. Yeah. Sunshine, over to you.
Good morning, Senator Ish. Thank you for having me. Right, what I was saying is, I was trying to say something in the comment section, like, to actually solve all this problem, how did Mohbad die, what happened, is there any way that a request can be made from the iPhone to access Mohbad's iCloud content? That will solve all the problem, and it will show, it will have the camera footage in it. Everybody, everyone that has CCTV installed in their home, they can look at what is happening on their phone. They will show the CCTV footage on the phone and some other vital information, secret, valid evidence that can be used in the court of law. And to request this, we have evidence to actually request this, that apart from wanting to know whether how Mohbad, why, what they did Mohbad, why, what happened in his last moment, does he own the home, does he own the property, how asset Mohbad has, everything we reveal. And the evidence to use in requesting for this, we have them at hand. We have Mohbad challenging his partner, then saying, why are you deleting my we share the same iCloud. Where are my stuff? Why did you delete it? Is this what you want to post after you buy me? And eventually this guy buy. So this is a proof, that evidence that can be used to iPhone company to say, this is why we're requesting for this. The legal team can do this with Baba consenting to it, Baba being the next of kin. And another thing that could be used is Mohbad petition that he feared for his life. And the more secret will be revealed from his getting access to his iPhone, iCloud. And another thing is all these protests that made by the public. Because why you want to do it, do it independently, not through the police, because it is the public that has been fighting for this cause, not the police that are expected. So the proof to show that the public are the one that are more concerned than the police is to show the evidence of the piecework done arranged by the public, because they're not getting what they want, and they want to validate the mysterious surrounding Mohbad's death. And all the interviews done by in the media, all the newspaper publication, the crime scene was not sealed by the police. These are all the evidence that could be compiled together, and the legal team could request for this. But in fact, if you have all those information, we don't need to, if you spend like £1,000, I don't know how much that to request that from the iPhone company. That is the case problem solved. it's an homicide case that somebody was killed and police not doing, fails the family. So this is why you want to establish, you want to get the evidence. If the Baba and Chairman Goresi can push this to the legal team, it is very, very important. It is very, very important. And this is why Baba needs to be putting some stuff on his TikTok, because everybody, if Baba is going to be seen as the next of kin, he has to have the record of everything that is going on. Like the interview Baba has been conducting with the media, what the newspaper Punch has been publishing about, Mohbad's death, the interview, the allegations, of all the peaceful work. Baba needs to, please, somebody needs to help Baba to be putting this on the Baba TikTok, because some people are checking what Baba is actually posting, and if it doesn't correspond with all these requests that we suspect this guy was killed, and we will get the answer from his, gaining the access to his iCloud. And already he challenged somebody that you want to kill me, you want to buy me, and this is why you're deleting my messages. And these are all the things you need to establish in the court of law that this is what actually is a proof, a valid proof. So even if you spend half of the money that is being generated on GoFundMe, and on that, you have a legit evidence. And that is one thing. And another thing is, if Baba wants to, if they want to do when they release the body for autopsy, and we only plead to avoid giving the wrong body, Baba has done the DNA of Mohbad of recent. Baba can quickly do instantly in the presence. They can do it and get DNA results instantly. You don't have to go. Baba can repeat it to say, is this Mohbad? If Baba doesn't want to see the body, that to say to confirm that, is this Mohbad? I've done it of recent and it's, and if it is negative, that tells them they switch the body so that we get what we get the valid results of what came Mohbad. That is just my submission for now. And this request can be done internationally and through the legal team. Don't rely on police; they're not going to do anything. So that is my own.
Thank you so much for that one. I think you just came to once again to say verbally what
just to reestablish that
in the comment section before.
Once we get access to Mohbad iCloud, no matter how much it costs, it will reveal the CCTV footage. It will reveal what happened, all the vital secret evidences that they hide. Whether Mohbad owns the house, everything will be there. And what Wunmi deleted that Mohbad was challenging her for will be in there. So if we can do that, that will be, in fact, is a good evidence. And Baba, please, if you are doing the autopsy, Baba, please do it quick to confirm that the body is not being switched. Thank you. And kudos to Bossman, kudos to Lagata. It's not easy, but it's not easy for someone in abroad to leave their job and do a peaceful work. We can't want per hour. We've been paid they are being paid per hour. It's not easy for somebody to say, I'm leaving my job and I'm going to do this. This should be, Baba should at least appreciate them and post their work on his TikTok always. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sunshine, for that wonderful one. One of the comments I'm going to react to is the posting of, some couple of things on Baba Mohbad's page. I'm sure he has a PRO team that he's working with. With this your suggestion, they will just, buckle up and do the necessary things. And thank you so much for that.
And another thing before I drop, sorry. One last thing before I drop. The GoFundMe link and access TikTok. The GoFundMe and access. Can Baba not put this on his TikTok? I know Auntie BJ has it, used to have it pinned, but now you have to search like a month's thing, post chat she did. So if Baba can post it, anybody can easily go to Baba. If he can be pinned on his TikTok, or if he has Facebook, I don't know about that one. If he can do that, people want to do it, but some people will be looking for, and not everybody has access to TikTok. So if there's all the hosts too can be encouraged to post once in a while. This is Baba Access, this is Baba. It's like you're promoting his donation. Thank you. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sunshine, for that wonderful suggestion. Once again, we'll look into that. I might even be able to give you an answer even before the end of the program today. I might be able to give you an answer on that particular pinning of the GoFundMe account. But it's possible they're going to make use of it. But if it is not, we'll just stick to the process which we've been following. You can actually contact me, contact Bossman, Barrister Laide, Barrister Oluwatosin, and some couple of people, Olori Ebi, Mommy Comfy, any other person you can DM for the account details. Thank you so much. Vegetable, are you there? Vegetable, are you there? I think Vegetable is busy. I see Bossman up. But before I go to Mommy God's Love, Bossman, you want to say something? Probably you want to react to something that Lady Sunshine just said. Over to you, Bossman.
Yeah, let me just quickly say something. Sorry, Mommy God's Love. Just real quick. When you were talking just now, something just occurred to me when the woman that just, I guess her name is Sunshine. If I'm right, I beg your pardon if I didn't pronounce it right. I guess your name is Sunshine. She made mention about the CCTV. So something just dropped in my mind again. Do you know that we've been asking that, according to the CTC, they said they transport Mohbad from the vehicle. Because of traffic, they put them on an Okada. I think we also need to look into the area that, do we have a CCTV camera at the hospital, the two hospitals that they took him to, especially the first one? Because if they have a CCTV camera in that hospital, we should be able to know, they should be able to get the footage of them coming out, getting off the bike. So these are the things that there are some little things that the legal team or the PI need to do to get all this thing resolved. Is it true that they put Mohbad on the bike? Can we confirm if the hospital, the first hospital, has a CCTV camera in that hospital? And if they have it there, then the CCTV camera should be able to pick that incident. I mean, the time that they drop Mohbad. At least the footage you'll be able to get when they are getting Mohbad off the bike. They should be able to do all this. There are some things that we need to do ourselves. See, when you want to get evidence is not going to come into your door room. I mean, into your house. You have to go out there and seek for evidence. And these are the things that we need to do by ourselves. Since the government and the police are not helping out. We are our own police, we are our own government right now, because as of now, you can see the body language of the police and the government, they are not interested in giving justice to Mohbad. Now, can I actually say that the presidency, they can say that they're not aware that for the past 9 months, we've been asking for justice for Mohbad? Is the presidency, the Senate, are they going to say that they are not aware that we're actually seeking for justice for Mohbad? And if they are saying that, yes, they know that we're actually seeking for Mohbad and they are not interested in this case, that means that are we going to get this justice? Yes, we can. We just have to do the right thing at the right time. And regarding to you know what? I've forgotten my line of thought. The main issue where I came up here, I've forgotten that part. Let me just move my mic and allow Mommy God's Love to take over. Thank you very much for giving me the time.
Okay. Yeah, thank you so much, Bossman. Now, I'm going to go to Mommy God's Love, but I had to wait patiently before I get to her. You will see me post the picture of this woman right here on this page. Now, the main reason why I actually posted her picture is that I want to call her. If there is anything that I want to do today, is to say she's the mother, in just to say literally, just not on the larger scale. I would have said she's the mother of the year. It's possible for me to say that, but I just want to say this woman is a woman that deserves to be celebrated. We don't know her from Adam, just the same way we don't know Mohbad, but we feel the pain. we feel we are still feeling the pain that Baba Mohbad is going through, the pain that even Mohbad must have gone through, which can actually be related to the pain that this woman's son actually went through in that police custody when he was maltreated, beaten, and later off, because it's almost not. Hey, my Shira, what's up? How are you doing? Welcoming. Now, I intentionally posted it. Why? Because this woman, if you heard her story, you must definitely feel the pain. But in the meantime, let me go, both on the same page. In the meantime, let me just quickly go to Mommy God's Love. Then I'm going to tell us one song that we are supposed to be singing. Yeah, Mommy God's Love, over to you, Mom. Thank you so much, Mom.
Good morning, good afternoon. You almost made me forget what I came up to talk about. But let me just say something.
Mommy, I will give you Coke.
Huh? You do what? What did you just say?
I will give you Coke.
I don't drink cocoa. You want to let me go and die? Okay. 24 hours sugar. Okay. What I want to say, I don't drink soda. I don't drink soda. What I want to come up, what I want
you can
to
go
say
ahead
now.
Now.
Okay. What I want to say now is that I believe the PI, they already hired the PI. And then the medical team, the legal team of Baba Mohbad, I believe they are working. But coming here to talk, I believe if one of them is listening, there might be some aspect they don't touch, they just get that one and add it to what they are doing. Like what the last person said, the sunshine. I don't know if it's possible because what I heard is that Mohbad has 3 phones. Mohbad has 3 phones. I don't know the name of those phones. Maybe it's iPhone, maybe it's Samsung, maybe it's Android, but I heard that he has 3 phones. So if he has 3 phones and police is telling Baba Mohbad they have Mohbad phone, how many of that phone do they have? Because on this TikTok app, his page is, it's updating every day. Mohbad page is updating every day. If the 3 phones is with the police, will they be able to be updating his page on TikTok and some social media handles? I don't think they'll be able to do that. That means someone only gave the one that did not have too much information and keep the one that have a lot of information to themselves. Because you won't tell me that you gave his phone to police and you still have access to his social media handles. I don't think that one is possible. We know when it's audio mark through email. And we know someone that put their own email and remove his email. It was dead for, I don't think it's up to a week when that thing happened. Everybody was saying, ha, 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 ha. And the police said they have his phone. And nobody is looking into the people that is updating and changing his songs, changing his things to some other people. And if it's possible, because I don't know the process, if it's possible, that we can get hold of all his numbers, because they might tell us he has one number. If someone is having 3 phones and we are giving just one number, we say this is the number and the PI and the legal team, we go and be working on that one number. Meanwhile, he has about 3 phones. He's supposed to have 3 numbers. So now, only if the people that is with him or the people working with him will be able to say that, okay, this is Mohbad 3 telephone number, and then tell us the type of phone he was using when he was alive. He may have one iPhone, so we say he has 3 phones, and one Samsung, and the other one, I don't know. That makes it 3. Because we can't just go to to iPhone, Apple. It's going to be that we are going to see information on just Apple. And when we get there, and if maybe it's the Apple that do not have the whole information like we needed. Maybe it's in the Samsung, and then nobody is talking about him having Samsung. Or maybe it's in the other phone. So what I'm trying to say in the essence is that we need to get all this information correctly, and then before we start working on them. Then there's another thing I would like to say. This Yabo that say, Wunmi, there is the video at the gate, or the CCTV camera at the gate. You cannot see the inside the room. And she came out to say, Mohbad died in the house. The wife say, in the CCTV, I think, said the husband died in the house. The hospital said brought him dead. All these things we need to know. If the wife is not saying, this is the way it happened. I believe that, I don't know where else it is, because it's been a long time that I left Nigeria, so I don't know where else it is. I know Lekki Asis very well. I used to work, and I don't know where Oshido estate is, but if that estate is a big estate, like they say, and the house there is worth to buy or to rent for that price for bad, rent it to buy it, there must be a special thing, like the CCTV that will capture the people coming in from the gate and people coming out outside the gate. So if it's possible that the PI or the legal team, like the CCTV that will capture the people coming, if it's possible that the legal team can point their torchlight into all those places, I believe that something good will come out of there to support the argument of how the young man died. As per the hospital, if the pyramid hospital, we want to, Nigeria, anything can happen. It's a country that nobody respects if you don't have money. Because money has started everything in Nigeria. You have to pay the big money for people to look for. Even when you are doing the wrong thing, which you can give them big money, definitely you go ahead and do, whatever bad thing you are doing. The pyramid, if the hospital think about their license and how they operate, they might want to tell the truth, like, okay, this is how it comes, and this is a camera. There's no way you have an hospital in that area of Lagos State that you won't have camera. In my own thinking, you have to have a camera, and you not tell us your camera was not working when they brought in someone and taking the person out. And then when we look at everything around this young man that died, there's something I read on this TikTok, because when I see something, I used to pause and think about it. The friend to Mohbad says something that Mohbad died for peace to reign. I read it, I think about last week. I went to that page, I read it over and over, and I'm like, how will a young man of 26 died for peace to reign? And I said, okay, he died for peace to reign. Did he kill himself? Did he poison himself? Did he stab himself? Did he commit suicide for someone to say he died for peace to reign? Or they kill him for peace to reign? All these things was coming, and I was like, okay, this is what I said initially when this thing happened. I said, if this crime is committed by just one person, and it may take us years before we know, but if it's committed by a lot of people that one will be getting some information that will be coming, and it will not look, it will be surprising that this same Ayan that said what I said now, that he died for peace to reign. Baba Mohbad mentioned something and said, Mohbad died before Baba Mohbad knew Ayan was Mohbad's greatest enemy. That strike my brain, and I'm like, okay, what did Ayan do? I only listened to Baba saying it to someone. So there's no way I can ask Baba, what did you see? I kept that information. I'm like, okay. But when this guy now said, Mohbad died for peace to reign, I said, this is your friend. And you were there before Baba came into where Mohbad body was being laid under the staircase. This young one was there. We were not doing anything. This we cannot, because the way I feel for, the way I felt for, felt for Mohbad was like, if I called you my friend, because to me, friendship is a big thing. It's not, friendship is not something I can just say it's a mistake that I want to use and rub away. So I want to do what I can do when you are here and when you are gone. I'm not saying you kill this guy. I said, okay, your friend is there under the staircase. Everybody was outside looking. As a friend, you need to get closer and say, you cannot put this young man here. This is his house. Let us take him to his bed. You are supposed to pay the last respect as a friend and cover his shame because he cannot do those things for himself. You are there. Your friend, you call him. Because anytime you are posting, he's posting about Liam, you say Liam is the best thing that ever happened to him. That day I read that, I said, Liam is the best thing that ever happened to you. Mohbad is the father, and the father is the one that will say your son is the best thing that ever happened to you. I talked about that statement or the way they typed it for a while and just let it go. But I'm thinking now, I said, your friend, you call him your friend because you cannot see your best friend body on the floor, the person you write and sing song together, and you walk out to the night and sleep 4:30. Lifeless body. And we left it there, disgracing the body. Because when I say disgracing the body, more than 50 people, like Baba said, were in that compound. They were staring directly at him. We don't know how he was dressed. Maybe he was in his 20s. Maybe he was wearing a short knicker. Maybe there was no clothes on him. Your friend was laid on that staircase. People were passing. Some are going in and coming back. And they were looking at it. Nobody was talking like, okay, this guy was not behaved. It pains my heart that you call that person your friend and you can still come out now and call him your friend even when you did not do the right thing. So, and when this young man was buried, you are still here. They opened the casket. The neck was bent. And as a friend that brought you out from trenches too and say, come, let us make music together. Mohbad was the one that brought her here and said, come, let us make music together. You did not say, no, you heard this thing, or let me die, you cannot bury my friend like this. No, let us change this coffin. Let us do this, let us do that. And you were there as a friend. You allowed them to lower the body in that manner. That thing, anytime I think about it, it crushes me. I'm like, no, I don't even know when I will start cursing that young one. But what I want to say in this thing is that we told these people around him, enemy upon enemy. And he said and died, be a good person to people that do not like him. And they bury him in that manner. The PI that we are going to get, the PI knew that Mohbad has 3 schools. Anybody that has the contract or know the legal team or know the PI that is working, this is an information to them. Mohbad has 3 phones. 3 phones. One of them is going to have the information of the CCTV. Are you tired? Are you tired? Means okay. One of them is going to have the information of this CCTV.